Hello, I am the Godless Engineer, and today we are talking about Antonin Scalia dying. Now, I hate the fact that he did die, even though, he was a pretty big opponent to marriage equality and a lot of other freedoms that are granted by the Constitution that he was pretty much hiding behind his own faith about. But, his record is kind of I don't know, kind of back and forth one for me at least, because he did rule on some landmark video game decisions. Video games are protected under the First Amendment as just freedom of expression. They are artistic expression, and they are covered under. They are protected because this was coming around about a time when there were several courts in the United States that were trying to punish people for selling "quote unquote" violent video games. Whether or not they were violent or not, they were still trying to restrict the sale of them and punish people for selling to certain kinds of people. And so, with it being under protected under free speech and freedom of expression, he did a solid there. But then when it comes to marriage equality, he didn't exactly have the best record. He was vehemently against marriage equality, and he wrote a dissent to the main verdict given down from the Supreme Court during the discussion on marriage equality. So, he's kind of had a back and forth issue with the general public, and so I don't revel in his death. I don't like the fact that he died. I'm not going to sit here and make jokes, even though part of me kind of wants to. But and that's where this comes in today. Is one of the jokes that I was going to make was about how he was assassinated, how he was he was found or he died of natural causes in West Texas luxury resort. And the first thing that really came through my mind was Agent 47 leaving out the back way, and Scalia, just dead of natural causes. Because that's how a true silent assassin works, right? You don't know if it was an assassination or if it really was just natural causes. That's the way to be a good assassin, right? But you know what? Alex Jones has taken it one step further. Like, he seriously believes that Antonin Scalia was assassinated, and that this is the quote unquote canary in the coal mine. Which, if you don't understand that reference, it's fine. It's a pretty old reference, but they used to bring canaries in coal mines because you couldn't like methane gas naturally doesn't smell. We add things to methane gas, to gas in general, to natural gas, to make it smell, so that we are aware that it's there. Because if it doesn't smell, then you don't know that you're being subjected to it. And with you breathing it in and whatnot, you could literally suffocate in the gas, and it can kill you. So what they do is they bring in canaries to coal mines, and if the natural gas levels are so high that the bird dies, the bird will drop first before you will actually drop. So that's what he means, is that Scalia's death is the canary in the coal mine, meaning that Scalia's death is what's kicking off this whole conspiracy idea that people are going to be killed and replaced with people that Barack Obama want to see in office, and who Barack Obama knows will get all the things that scare Alex Jones, like taking our guns away and just several other things like that. But in this video where he talks about Scalia's death being foul play, he says, "You just get used to this. Scalia found it's natural, nothing going on here. He just died naturally," Jones said. And you're like, whoa, red flag. Because, come on, guys. I immediately go, whoa, red flag, when I hear, oh, this guy died of natural causes. There's no reason to think foul play. When of course dying of natural causes, there's no way that a 79-year-old overweight man could have died of natural causes. Then you realize Obama is one vote away from being able to ban guns, open the borders, and actually have the court engage in its agenda, and now Scalia dies? I mean, this is hardcore. Yeah, Alex, this is totally hardcore, bro. I mean, for you to sit there and actually think that he was assassinated when there's no reason to think that he was assassinated, that literally is hardcore conspiracy theorist, okay, bro? I wonder if Clarence Thomas will die of a heart attack next week, he continued, adding, if this is an assassination, it signifies that they're dropping the hammer. That's the canary in the coal mine. And then he goes on to posit that Donald Trump might be next. He posits that Clarence Thomas might be next, Ron Paul, Donald Trump, which I don't know what kind of pull does Donald Trump have. I mean, Donald Trump right now doesn't have any kind of pull. I guess he's already auto-assuming that Donald Trump's going to become president, and so that they're going to kill him next, maybe. Or he talks about Clarence Thomas, which he's another person that was pretty much against marriage equality. And then I don't know about Ron Paul. I don't know why Ron Paul matters. I mean, I'm not sure if he's going to be up for the seat on Supreme Court or what kind of factor he plays into this, but apparently Alex Jones loves Ron Paul and he doesn't want him to die because he thinks that Obama is just going to murder him. And then he goes on to say that my gut tells me they killed him and all the intellectual evidence lays it out. He said, insisting that his gut feeling is already right. I don't know what kind of intellectual evidence he's talking about here. I mean, it's really ridiculous for him to act like this evidence, quote unquote evidence, is intellectual in any kind of way, which the evidence that he offers is all anecdotal evidence. Like, he talked to some guy who shot himself twice in the head, and the guy said he had to move because people were breaking into his house. Alex Jones, I think that you just need to take some Prozac or something to cure. Well, there's nothing that's going to be able to cure your kind of crazy, but I just think that you're taking this a little bit too out of proportion. Now I know that I sit here and I joke about how Agent 47 was probably leaving out the back door as they were finding his body, dead from natural causes, and that to be a true silent assassin, you have to work in ways in which nobody knows that the person was assassinated. That's the only way to be the perfect assassin. But you're taking that a little bit too far there, bud. And I think that you just need to step back and just chill out a little bit with the conspiracy theory. I mean, I think you need to add a little bit of skepticism to your cereal in the morning, and maybe you'll be all right. Thank you for watching my video today. If you will, go down below and hit that like button if you indeed liked it. Don't forget to leave me a comment with your own thoughts and opinions on this particular subject. And don't forget to subscribe. You may want to check out these other couple of videos I have here on the right side of my screen. You may find them interesting. Thank you and have a wonderful day.